Welcome to Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you.
The Green Bay Packers have told wide receiver Jayden Reed his status as a top wide receiver will not be affected by the addition of Matthew Golden in the first round. Obviously, the Packers took wide receiver in the first round for the first time in a long time. And also, they took Savion Williams in the third round from TCU. So they took two wide receivers pretty early in the draft. And even though they did that, Jayden Reed is still considered their top target. So do you think that's going to be the case? Or do you think one of these young rookies is going to emerge as the top guy eventually?
No, I think he is. I mean, even NBC Sports just put out a little bit of news that Matt LaFleur actually encourages Reed to lead that receiver room. So, I mean, I think that's a pretty good sign when your coach obviously is, leading on you to lead those guys, not only in the battle, but also to be someone that they can look up to and see the work that you put in and say, hey, I see what he's doing. He's a dog. I got to do that if I want to succeed. And obviously we talked about that Rosenhaus's agent was the Packers mentioned to him that he's still obviously going to be that guy. But I still think that if you're Green Bay, like you said, you're going to need Matthew Golden to play well. And you're going to need this first-round receiver who they've never taken seemingly a first-round receiver, especially since Aaron Rodgers was there. They're going to need him to play like a first-round receiver. And I know that's what you told me after that loss to the Eagles in the wild card. You said this team doesn't have a number one receiver, and it's pretty apparent. And that's one reason why they're not going to have success until they find that. So as a Packer fan, what do you make of that, and what do you think of LaFleur encouraging him to lead that receiver room?
Yeah, I think it's good. Obviously, you want to encourage your players, but I think Jayden Reed is obviously the best receiver on the team. He's shown flashes. I remember early last year, he had a ton of huge games, and then after that, the ball got spread around a lot. But really, Jayden Reed's obviously their best player, not best player, best wide receiver on offense. And who knows, Matthew Golden is a very similar, I would say, body type to Jayden Reed, a little bit shorter, really fast guy. Obviously, I think he has like the speed of a Christian Watson, but he has the size of a Jayden Reed. So we'll see how Matthew Golden does. A lot of rookie wide receivers don't really come out of the gate super hot unless you're a Jamar Chase or someone like that. So we'll see how he does. But I don't really think it has to be. The Packers have really done this, has set their team really up to be more of a wide receiver by committee. Like they have a bunch of guys that are capable of being the number one guy. It might be one guy one week, it might be another guy a different week. But we'll see if one of these guys can emerge as the number one guy. I think they have plenty of guys that have the ability to. I think Savion Williams is a little bit underrated. I think he's 6'4". He has a little bit of quarterback background. He's played all over the field, wildcat quarterback, wide receiver, running back. So I'm very interested to see how he does. Maybe he can become something big. But Jayden Reed, I think, is the number one guy for now, and we'll have to wait and see what happens throughout the season.